Well, good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to the first wrestling broadcast of the season. Rex Brewer running solo tonight here from the Doghouse, home of the Bulldogs of the New Haven wrestling team. Tonight is girls wrestling, and it is the host Bulldogs taking on the Lady Eagles of Columbia City. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this match. I'd like to thank Innovative Concepts, as this broadcast is powered by Innovative Concepts Audio and Video for over 30 years, bringing technology to you. One of our sponsors here for tonight's match is Josh Book, joining us as a sponsor this year. You hear it all the time. You have the right insurance coverage, but you're really talking about that, taking that question seriously. Josh Book may be stationed in his home office in Noble County, but he's ready to serve you if you're listening to this broadcast. No matter what county you're in and you need help getting the best insurance for the farm or business or home, a proud insurance agent with Farm Brewer Insurance. Josh is ready to have a conversation with you about the rates you're paying for and the coverage you are currently getting. Give him a call if you have any important conversations. And with that experience with Farm Bureau agent today, find out more about infarmbureau.com. I'd like to thank Josh for his sponsorship tonight. The Columbia City Eagles come to town. If you go to indianamat.com, you can pull up their roster and see the girls that they have listed there. Tonight, our lineup, there will be 9 matches here tonight. We will be starting at 125 pounds, where, make sure I get these right here. Yes, Columbia City is on the bottom and New Haven's on the top. Got that right. Trinity Sheets of New Haven will be wrestling against Ava Hayden of New Haven. There will be a forfeit at 130, double forfeit. There will be a forfeit at 135 pounds. As, let's see, find her here. Take us a little bit to get used to these young ladies here. 135. It will be Faye Withria will be accepting a forfeit for New Haven. At 140 pounds for the Columbia City Eagles. It will be April Loniger of the New Haven Bulldogs, I should say, and she will be wrestling against Peyton Kinney. At 145 pounds, it will be Lanessa Ocampo, and she will be wrestling against Hannah Maggart. As at 145. 155, it's Olivia Bodie. I have her stats here. Olivia Bodie, last year for this Bulldog team, was a place winner. Last year she was a sophomore. And last year as a junior she was 23-2. This year she is a senior. Her career results last year. Last year at 145 she was third in the ISGA Girls State Finals. At 170 pounds from New Haven, it'll be Haven Gardner. She is a senior. This young lady is very, very athletic. She is probably the most athletic girl in this gym tonight, as I can guarantee she is ready to have a good season this year. Find her stats. Haven Gardner. Last year, her accomplishments, as she was 4th at the state at 170 last year in the IHSGW, as at 170 pounds. And she will be wrestling against, they bounce some people around. Looks like Eden Taylor. Eden Taylor will be wrestling against Haven Gardner. There's a double forfeit at 190. At 235, it will be Deja McGee for New Haven. And at 235, it'll be Vivian Park for Columbus City. Nope. It's Micaiah Clifford, the 190-pounder, bumping up to 235. Wrapping around, starting back at 100 for New Haven. It will be Annalise Sanchez, and she'll be wrestling against Emily Kreider from Columbia City. There will be a forfeit at 105 for New Haven. And for Columbia City, that would be, Alyssa Driver from Columbia City will receive the forfeit at 105 pounds. At 110 for New Haven, it will be Andrea Hypes. And for Columbia City, at 110, it will be Elena Lang. Double forfeit at 115 pounds. And at 120, it'll be Isabella Ocampo, and she will be wrestling against Alexis Spalding. And I got here tonight, I was having some conversations with the New Haven coaching staff. They had petitioned that Isabella wanted to wrestle the boys tournament, and her request was denied by the IHSAA. And the reasoning was, they said that if you wrestled in the tournament last year and competed against boys, you could compete against boys this year. Isabella was not in the boys tournament last year, as they had a very good young man at that weight class, and she did not wrestle sectional. So the IHSAA has determined that she is not eligible to wrestle this year in the girls tournament. So we'll have more information that we can pull off Indiana Matt for that. But with that, let me play a couple commercials here as the girls are on the mat warming up, as they'll have a lineup here in a minute. We're back with more wrestling on WZBD YouTube channel.
Your home is special. It reflects your sense of community. It's your pride and hard work. It's special. Hi, this is Tina from Innovative Concepts, where we have the expertise to design and install cutting-edge sound, lighting, and security to your special place. Stop in at 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur, or give us a call to learn how we can help make your home glow in the evening. Innovative Concepts Audio Video. We bring technology to you.
If you're thinking of building an addition or remodeling or just starting from scratch and you want to add the beauty of a built-in or freestanding gas fireplace, the folks at Hitzer Fireplace and Patio, 269 East Main Street in Bern, have the expertise and craftsmen to install a gas, coal, or wood fireplace, and design staff to help you decide which will serve your needs best. Cozy, warm, fuel-efficient, and mood-setting. Call Hitzer, 589-8536.
DeVos Johnson's Wick Baker in Ainsworth is now DeVos Baker Ainsworth and Razzo. While the name is different, our dedication to serving Adams County and surrounding areas remains the same as when L.C. DeVos began his practice nearly 150 years ago. Our name celebrates the future of our office while honoring the legacy and dedication to clients displayed by our founding member and the 3 generations of DeVos attorneys that followed him. Call Tim Baker, Scott Ainsworth, Luke Ainsworth, or Ann Razzo to experience the same dedicated and knowledgeable service in meeting your legal needs.
At Three Rivers Federal Credit Union, we're focused on empowering you to achieve financial wellness by offering the resources and support you need every step of the way. We're equally committed to bettering lives in our region through volunteerism, community funding and partnerships, college scholarships, and more. We give back to the people, places, and ideas that matter most to you. Learn more at threeriversfcu.org. Three Rivers is federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back to New Haven High School. Rex Brewer covering wrestling action here on the girls' side of things. Our first match of the season. Our official on the mat tonight will be a young man that wrestled for Huntington High School in Tyrone Wilson. Tyrone, one of the more seasoned officials around the area. Tyrone does a lot of college matches, and he is busy every night of the week refereeing wrestling, whether it's boys, girls, small college, big college. He is your guy when it comes to wrestling in this area. Once again, New Haven hosting Columbus City tonight, as we are on the WZBD YouTube channel. I'd like to thank Josh Book for his sponsorship. And always looking for more sponsors. And I know that my good friend Dane is out there listening. He said that, I want to tell you that Harley Baran from New Haven said that he thinks he has a few sponsors lined up that may want to talk to you about getting some ads played so these Lady Bulldogs can be sponsored on the radio. Once again, 9 matches ready to go here for tonight as they're ready to make the introductions and get the national anthem played. And with that, national anthem is going to be played. They'll get back with you right after these messages here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Miller Land Surveying is one of Northeast Indiana's premier full-service land surveying firms. From lot and boundary surveys to large topographical, commercial, and industrial surveys, Miller Land Surveying can help you with all of your surveying needs. With a seasoned staff, the latest technology, and a drive for perfection, rest assured your project will be done professionally and efficiently completed every time. MLS is proud to support today's broadcast and encourages everyone to get out and support local athletes. For almost 30 years, Slusher's Jewelry in Van Wert has been a trusted name for high quality and beautiful jewelry, custom designs, and repairs. Family-owned Slusher's Jewelry wants to be your personal jeweler, so visit their store across from Wendy's in Van Wert on Facebook or check out their website, slushersjewelry.com, to view their vast online collection of quality jewelry. Slusher's Jewelry in Van Wert, your hometown family-owned jeweler since 1995.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance.
See Toby, Mark, Kyle, or Barb at Graber Insurance with offices on Highway 27 North in Bern and 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur.
Love it or hate it, winter is around the corner. And while we bundle up in layers, our cars need some extra care too. Preventive maintenance ensures your vehicle is ready to brave the cold months ahead. Hi, I'm Matt Brown, manager of Best One in Monroe. During the month of November at Best One in Monroe, you get up to $35 cash back when you receive a Valvoline oil change and a preventive maintenance service, such as a coolant exchange. Give us a call or visit us at bestoneofmonroe.com for details. Best One, selling tires, serving people.
Does your heating system need a good end-of-the-season tune-up from Masters Heating and Cooling? Now is the time to tune up your heating and cooling system. At Masters, we have technicians that can service most makes and models of furnaces and heat pumps at low-cost seasonal special pricing. Contact Masters Heating and Cooling at 1045 South 11th Street in Decatur. On the web at mastersheatcool.com to schedule your preventative maintenance checkup now.
Welcome back to New Haven High School as they're making the introductions, as the girls have their lineup, going across and shaking hands. During the national anthem break, I did a quick count. I counted 78 people here in the gym, not counting both teams full of wrestlers, 78 spectators here to watch. Pretty good numbers on a Wednesday night for a girls wrestling match. I think I was told by my technical staff behind the scenes at YouTube. There's a huge crowd online listening to us tonight. And there is the last name announced, as the last match will be Alexis Spalding versus Isabella Ocampo. And we are ready to go. 2 Ocampo girls in the lineup tonight. As at 145 pounds, it's Lanessa Ocampo. Their father, Sam, was on the radio the other night with us and said he has 7 daughters. So the Ocampo lineage will be running through these wrestling programs for a considerable number of years here to come. Once again, Trinity Sheets from New Haven is our first Bulldog to make the mat, and she's wrestling against Ava Hayden. Did they make a change here? Alexis Spalding. This is our first match, 125 pounds. I think this is Alexis Spalding. Must have made a change on me here. We are underway here. Remember a few rules changes this year. 3-point takedown. Nice shot there by Spalding. A little slide by single. Working off a collar tie. Sheets trying to keep her at bay there. Front collar tie. A little slide by Spalding. And Spalding with the first takedown has an early 3-point lead. Wow, that looks funny. 3T on the score sheet. Spalding off to the side. Running a crossface. She has Sheets broken down on her hip. Bars a far arm and runs her over. Has her on her back. Tyrone counting some near fall here. Minute 16 left to go. Spalding has 2 near fall earned. Runs her back around. Has her back in that near fall situation again. And there's the fall. 57 seconds is your fall time. And your winner is Alexis Spalding of Columbus City, and that gives them a 6-0 lead. There's a double forfeit for the next match at 1:30. Our next match coming up here for Columbus City at 135 pounds. It will be Fee Waithria getting a forfeit. That'll be another 6 points for the Eagles, I believe. Let's see what they're doing here. Let's see if they make the announcement here. Okay, so this is Fee Waithria getting a forfeit. So that makes the score 12-0 now. That's Columbus City with a fall and a forfeit. No, I take that back. I think this is Fee Waithring. Columbus City was able to put a wrestler in and take a forfeit. So that is 18-0 for Columbus City. And this is April Lagner. April Lagner is now coming up for New Haven, and it's Peyton Kinney from the Eagles. And we have a match here, and it is at 140 pounds, and we are underway. Both girls come out in a collar tie. Lagner breaks the tie, working for some hand control. Wagner in on underhook. That's a nice double leg shot there by Kinney. Kinney's in a takedown, and she's going to get caught in a headlock. Lagner's caught her in a headlock, so it's going to be a 3-point takedown for Lagner. And she's going to crank that headlock pretty tight. She's got locked up hard. Kinney's up, keeping that shoulder up off the mat. Kinney was in tough on a double leg, and there's a fall. Your winner by fall is Lagner. And that gets Columbus New Haven on the board. That'll take our score to 18. That fall was in 45 seconds. And that brings our score now to 18-6. Columbus City out with the lead. And that'll bring up 145 pounds. It's going to be Hannah Maggart for Columbus City and Lanessa Ocampo. Hannah Maggart, one of the upperclassmen for this Columbus City Eagles team. She is a senior, and we are ready to go. This is Lanessa Ocampo. She's just a freshman here. The fireman's carry attempted by Maggart. Maggart switched off of that. She's just going for a single leg on the end with her head on the outside. And she pops up. Campo tries to go front headlock with her here. Trying to bulldog her down. Maggart drops in underneath for a fireman's carry. She's going to run her out of bounds. They're out of bounds. They'll come back to center. No change with 1:32 left to go. 18-6 is our team score. Double underhook by Ocampo. Maggart bores into her. Maggart drops off the side. Ocampo drops down with that double underhook and gets the takedown. So Ocampo with a 3-0 lead here. She takes a tilt, tries to tilt Maggart back to her base. She's going to catch an arm. Has Maggart on her back, getting near fall here. Lanessa trying to drive down for the fall, and there's the fall. 58 seconds is our fall time. So there's another 6 points for the Bulldogs. So that makes our score 18-12 as we go into the 155-pound match where it's going to be Olivia Bodie for New Haven, and at 155 for Columbus City, it would be Kirsten Williamson. Bodie was a qualifier, a state place winner last year for New Haven. I believe she was a third place winner. And we're ready to go. It's 155 pounders in Olivia Bodie and Williamson. Both wrestlers break that collar tie. Bodie boring in on Williamson. Bodie tries to hit a little duck under. Countered there by Williamson. Nice little knee pull attempted by Bodie. Bodie working to set something up here. 1:30 left to go here, period number 1. Williamson trying to hit a little duck under, trying to tip that elbow up. Williamson in on a shot. She scrambles out of situation. Bodie's going to come up on top and get the 3-point takedown. So Bodie out front. The 3 takedown now. She runs that crossface cradle. Comes off the crossface. Tries to drive her over. Williamson's going to control that hand. Bodie's going to give her escape. They're up to their feet neutral now. 3-1's the score with 57 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Bodie tries to snap the head of Williamson down. Both wrestlers working on some hand control here. Bodie boring in on Williamson. Let's push her to the edge of the mat. Williamson circles back in. A little throw by attempted by Bodie. Bodie with a nice double leg shot there. Nice sprawl by Williamson as she breaks back. They're back up to their feet neutral now. 18 seconds left to go here in the period at number 1. Bodie and Williamson. 3-1's the score. Bodie out in front. Williamson keeps pushing Bodie away. Bodie reaches in for a headlock. And that's how period number 1 is going to come to an end. 3-1's our score now. Choice goes to Williamson. She defers. Bodie takes the down position. I do have some young ladies lined up to come up here and talk to me after the match. Period number 2 starts with Williamson in top position. A nice little arm roll by Bodie. Bodie hits an arm roll and gets a 2 reversal. And she's trying to lean back into that. And she's trying to keep the arm. Williamson's able to come off her back. 4 near fall for Bodie. That's a new one too, folks. Williamson gets flipped to her back again, and Bodie's on top working that arm. Bodie's doing a good job putting the pressure down. There's a fall. 2 minutes and 43 seconds is our fall time, with Bodie being your winner. And that fall gives New Haven another 6 points, and that ties us up at 18 now. And that'll bring up 170-pounders, and it's Heaven Gardner. And Heaven Gardner will be wrestling against Eden Taylor. We go 170, double forfeit at 190, 235, and then wrap around to 100-pounders. New Haven in their blue, white, and gold uniforms. Columbia City in their traditional burgundy and gold uniforms. Snap down attempted by Gardner. She works a snap down and an underhook. Had to work a bulldog off that. Gardner working an overhook. Taylor is in on a shot. And Gardner cross faces and spins out of there. So it's a 3 takedown for Gardner. Gardner working a tight waist. Sit out, turn in by Taylor. Taylor's trying to get a hold of a leg. Gardner still in control in the top position here. Gardner working on a half Nelson. Trying to bar one side up. Working on a half inside knee trip. And turns Taylor to her back. Getting some near fall points here. 1:08 left to go. Gardner putting the pressure on. A minute to go here. Gardner putting the pressure on. She got the reverse half Nelson in, and there's the fall. Heaven Gardner comes back with a fall, and that's 6 points. Gives the Bulldogs their first lead of the day at 24-18. Gardner, your winner by fall. That was about a 1 minute and 15-second fall time there. And that'll be a double forfeit at 190, no points scored. And out 235 for New Haven. It'll be Deja McGee, and she will be wrestling against Michaela Clifford. Clifford, one of the more experienced wrestlers for this Columbia City team. Last year, Michaela Clifford competed at the girls' state finals. And she finished 8th last year at 190. Clifford working her way in. Working some collar ties. McGee's trying to fight out of that. Clifford born in. Looking for the inside collar tie. Has a hook and an arm. McGee trying to back out. Clifford is stalking her in the center of the ring. Tyrone Wilson is telling McGee she needs to wrestle. 1:16 left to go here in period number 1. New Haven now with a 24-18 lead. Clifford working in on a collar tie, born in on McGee. Not a lot of action here. There's a warning for stalling against McGee. 47 seconds left to go here in period at number 1. Collar tie by Clifford. Both girls in a keep breaking that collar tie, pummeling for inside position. There's a shot by McGee. Clifford's able to break her down, spin around, go behind, get the ankle. So there's a 3-point takedown for McGee. I'm sorry, for Clifford. Clifford now works a double wrist roll. Takes one out, puts pressure on the head. Come up and run a power half. Start this inbounds. And she has near fall. And there's time. I had the advantage. I could see a fall here, but Tyrone couldn't get there before the buzzer went off. There's a 2 near fall. So that 2-point near fall for Clifford is going to make a 5-0 score as we head into period number 2. They start period number 2 in a neutral position. I think Clifford had her choice. Clifford shoots a double leg, pops ahead, spins around, goes behind. Clifford with a 3 near fall. Man, I got to get used to writing that 3 takedown. 3-point takedown for Clifford. She now has a 8-0 lead. And boys and girls with a 3-point takedown and a 4-point near fall. Points can add up fast this year. Nice power half as Clifford runs McGee over her back, and there's the fall. 2 minutes and 31 seconds is the fall time. And that fall gives the 6 points back to the Eagles. And we are tied again at 24. Wrap around up to the 100-pounders now. And at 100 pounds for New Haven, it's going to be Annalise Sanchez. And from Columbus City, it's Emily Kreider. 100-pounders underway here. Whistle blows. Kreider steps in, tries to hit a bear hug or a body lock. And Sanchez hits a headlock and throws her by. Sanchez with a 3-point takedown. Kreider trying to stand up, turn in. Sanchez running a 2-on-1 wrist roll. Kreider stands to her feet, tries to break her down. Sanchez running a power half here. Kreider comes up to his feet. She's going to fight out of this. Crowd is going crazy here. Sanchez trying to run a half Nelson. Kreider's able to break the hands and she comes up to her feet. She gets slung out of bounds by Sanchez. They'll come back to the center of the ring. A couple of scrappy 100-pounders here. Sanchez with a 3-0 lead. Kreider in the down position. Kreider sets up in a down position. Tyrone brings Sanchez into position. Whistle blows. Kreider tries to stand up. Sanchez tries to run a half Nelson on her. Running a half Nelson with her on her knees. And has a full Nelson as Kreider stood up to her feet. And Sanchez gets called for the 1P for the full Nelson. Coach Jimmy Lynn coaching her said, hey, you got a half in, you got to bar that far arm. Stand up attempted by Kreider. Sanchez going to run that half Nelson again. She got a 2-on-1 wrist roll. Now she runs a far side half. She has Kreider tipped to her shoulder. Now Kreider's been caught on her back, and there's the fall. 1 minute and 10 seconds is our fall time. And your winner by fall is Annalise Sanchez. And that 24 points now goes to 30 points for the Bulldogs. 24 for the Lady Eagles. And Alyssa Driver is going to pick up a forfeit here. So that's going to tie us back up at 30 to 30. Oh. Going to do a double forfeit at 105, so no points at 105. So they're going to pump Driver up to here. So Lisa Driver is going to be wrestling here against Andrea Hayes. Is that right? Yep, Adriana Hypes it is. Hypes from Columbus City. Driver from Columbus City. Hypes from New Haven. And the first takedown goes to Driver. It's a 3-point takedown for Driver and a 1-point escape for Hypes. Alyssa Driver is the Columbus City wrestler. Hypes is trying to work a headlock here. Driver's able to counter that. Driver hits a little shot on its side. A minute left to go in period number 1 here. 3-1's our score, with Driver of Columbus City with the lead. Driver takes a shot, does not penetrate on the legs. Duck under by Driver. Hits a real pretty duck under and gets a takedown. Driver tips the arm, drives now. Driver's going to run a half Nelson as sit out turn in by Hypes. And Hypes is going to come out the front. Hypes has still got the head. Driver's still in control. Driver's going to reach up and grab the leg. She's going to try and hit a side cradle from down here. Hypes is trying to come out the front. No change of control here. Tyrone says that Driver still has control. Now Hypes is going to come out the top, and Hypes is going around from behind and give the 2-point reversal to Hypes. With 5 seconds left to go, period number 1 is going to come to an end. 6-3 is going to be our score, with Alyssa Driver of Columbus City in the lead. Green's choice, that is Hypes. Hypes is going to take the down position. Whistle blows. Sit out turn in attempted by Hypes. Driver getting a little bit too high here. She's running a tight waist. Hypes trying to step over that. Driver's going to try and power that head down. And Driver's got a cradle locked up. Got her head hanging over the top. Hypes reached up, thought about grabbing her head. Hypes stays in good position, gets back behind. Now she's going to run a tight waist. Hypes is working on some wrist control down here, trying to come up and out. She's going to turn into Driver, and she just bowls into Driver, and it's going to be a 2-point reversal for Hypes. Hypes trails 6-5 now. She comes up, runs a power half. She got a half and a far bar. Trying to turn Driver over, and she has Driver on her back. Driver's trying to bridge out of it here. Hypes is settling back in here. Driver's bridging. Hypes is going to come up to the top. It's a little bit too high. Driver's trying to come out, and there's the fall. 3 minutes and 15 seconds is our fall time. 3:15 is the fall time for Adriana Hypes. And that is going to give a 36-24 score, with the Bulldogs out in front now. Double forfeit at 1:15. Let's see what's going to happen here in this last match. It's supposed to be scheduled for Isabella Ocampo and Alexis Spalding. There's a forfeit given there to somebody. I think they're going to put, I think that forfeit goes in here. There. So Columbus City put Alexis Spalding in here and got the fall, or got the forfeit. Alexis Spalding comes up here and takes the forfeit. So that's 6 for the Eagles, making the score 30-36. And Isabella Ocampo takes the forfeit for New Haven. And that wraps out the score at 42-30. Your final score here, 42-30. with New Haven, your winner. Let's play around the commercials and come back with hopefully some interviews from some young ladies here that had some pretty good matches here tonight. Back with more wrestling on the WZBD YouTube channel here on WZBD.
Sports season, movies, or your favorite new TV show. Hi, this is Tina, and I want to introduce you to the season's biggest new must-see TV, 100-inch television for under $4,000. Smart Google LED panel TV, only available at selected authorized dealers. Imagine watching your favorite team on lifelike spectacular television. This is more than a TV, it's entertainment as you have never experienced. Stop in to view a new era in television at Innovative Concepts Audio Video, 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. We bring technology to you.
When faced with the difficult task of making arrangements for your loved one, many emotions and questions arise. What would they want me to do if they were here? Where is the money coming from? How much should I spend? Do they want burial or cremation? The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt Funeral Home can help you navigate these tough questions. Make your wishes known and allow us to make sure that your wishes are carried out. Call Ryan Hershey or Eric Zelt at 260-724-7167 to schedule an appointment today.
Join the team at Smith Brothers of Bern, where they pride themselves on providing their employees with a family atmosphere. Smith Brothers is currently hiring with a Monday through Friday work week in an air-conditioned environment. Employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $17.50 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with a yearly bonus incentive and a competitive benefit package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at Smith Brothers, 356 Monroe Street in Bern.
We all love Adams County, and nowhere else reflects the rich cultural fabric of the county like the Monroe Livestock Auction. With sales every Tuesday evening, the Monroe Livestock Auction is excited to help local farmers in the community market their livestock, small animals, produce, and flowers. Visit the auction at 200 East and 200 South. Small animals sell at 5 o'clock, and livestock starts at 6:30. It's the Monroe Livestock Auction, a true reflection of Adams County's ag community.
Strep throat doesn't call ahead. The flu doesn't RSVP. When illness arrives, it usually shows up unannounced. And so can you at Adams Medical Group Primary Care. At every stage of life, your primary care provider stands ready to offer same-day treatment. And if you need a higher level of care, our primary care team can direct you to the most appropriate care Adams offers. Primary care at Adams Medical Group. Close by and compassionate.
Welcome back to New Haven High School. Rex Brewer on the WZBD YouTube channel as New Haven has won the dual meet over Columbia City by the final score of 42-30, and I'm joined by three young ladies from this Bulldog wrestling team. First off, I have Olivia Bodie. Olivia, for the first match of the evening, or of the season, how'd you feel tonight?
Felt pretty good. It was she was strong, she was good. It was just a matter of who got what and who got what takedowns.
Since you guys have been practicing for a couple weeks here, was it hard to get back into the swing of wrestling, or did you wrestle a lot this summer?
Wrestled a lot this summer. It wasn't really hard getting back into the groove because most of us are returners, so we know what we're doing when we come to practices and we know what the drill is.
What do you have up in the schedule next for your squad here?
I don't remember. I think it's Garrett at Garrett.
Okay.
But we might have a tournament before that, but I'm not too sure.
Do you guys work out in the same place as the boys team, or you have a little bit on your own separate area?
We wrestle all together. So some of us wrestle the boys at practice, and some of us just still wrestle the girls.
I'll tell you what, your match tonight went pretty quick. You had a fall on 243 against Williamson, and we appreciate you coming up here and talking to us, and we wish you luck the rest of the season. And we see you guys probably 3 or 4 more times this year.
Yep, thank you.
Why don't you hand your headset off there? And now I'm joined by Heaven Gardner, 170-pounder for the Bulldogs. As tonight you wrestled against Eden Taylor, and you had a quick takedown and an air fall and a fall in like a minute 15. How'd you feel tonight for your first match this season?
Honestly, it felt great. Coming back to wrestling, it felt real great.
What other sports do you compete in other than girls wrestling?
I do soccer and I run track.
Okay. Did you have a pretty good soccer season, you feel like?
Yeah, we did. We definitely improved a lot. You know, we finally got through our losing streak, so we won our first soccer game, so it was really good.
You had a real good season last year. You made the podium and placed at state. What are your goals for yourself this year?
Honestly, just to keep wrestling hard and, you know, make my grandpa proud, honestly.
Who are some of the girls you work out with in practice that really push you this year?
This year I've been working with Delicia, a new freshman, and she's really good. She's heavier than me, which is honestly good because, you know, I'm under for 170. So it helped me get stronger and work harder.
Well, I know that you've got some tough matches coming up, so keep practicing, keep working hard, and we wish you luck the rest of the season.
Thank you. I definitely will.
That's been Heaven Gardner of the Lady Bulldogs, and now I'm joined by one of the Ocampo sisters. This is Lanessa?
Yeah.
Okay. I've interviewed both your sisters before. Now we got another one onto the team now. I didn't realize, but your dad told me at the coaches show the other day that he has 7 daughters.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of Ocampo girls wrestling over the next few years, what you're telling me then.
Mm-hmm. Except for one. She's not a wrestler.
She's not a wrestler. What, you couldn't talk her into it?
Nope.
Okay. But she probably has found some other sports. Do you do any other sports besides wrestling?
I used to do soccer at the beginning of the year, and then I did basketball once, but I don't do any currently.
Well, if your sister has had the success that she has, both your sisters have had the success they have, I think wrestling is probably in your blood, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, what are some of your goals this year as a freshman coming in wrestling for this Bulldog team?
I would say just have good matches mostly, like not really where like I win too like easily or like where I lose too fast.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I care more about that rather than losing or winning.
Now, did you do some summer wrestling this year? Get some summer matches in?
Yeah, I did. I did nationals, I think. Wait. I don't remember what
Let's just
called.
put this way. Wherever your sisters went, you went too, right?
Yeah, most of the time. Basically.
I'll tell you what, thanks for coming up and talking with us. Good luck. Congratulations on your first win of the season. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
That's been Lanessa Ocampo of the Bulldogs. And see if I can get some the Columbus City Eagle girls up here while I send this down for a round of commercials. Back with more wrestling interviews here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Why let stains keep you from showing off your smile? This is Dr. Pamela Johnson from Bluffton Dental Clinic. Our office is proud to offer professional-grade whitening technologies to remove years of staining quickly and effectively. From in-office whitening to take-home kits, we can help you decide which system works best for your smile. We'll be happy to schedule a consultation at any of our convenient office locations in Decatur, Bern, Geneva, Bluffton, or Warren.
9 miles from Monmouth and 9 miles from Fort Wayne, situated on 27 just south of 469, sits 9 Mile Restaurant, your home for great meals since 1837. Providing home-cooked meals to travelers between Decatur and Fort Wayne for over 180 years, 9 Mile has stood the test of time as an institution on the southern edge of Allen County. With seating on the family side, the bar side, and outdoors, there's always a reason to stop and have a meal. 9 Mile also has a full-service bar and a professional service that can cater your next event or party. The next time you're on your way to or from Fort Wayne, stop in. You've gone the distance. Welcome to 9 Mile.
Hey, do you know when and where we can recycle in Adams County?
Well, I know you can recycle from 8 to 4 weekdays and Saturday 8 to noon at the transfer station next to Golden Meadows.
Okay, where else?
In Decatur, behind D&D Marathon on the east side of town on Thursdays, Mondays at Simon Manufacturing 27 South in Bern, and in Monroe on the third Tuesday at the fairgrounds. Plus, you can always get the latest info at adamscountyswmd.com.
Thanks.
Welcome back to New Haven High School. The Columbus City wrestlers have dressed and exited the gym before I could get any of them up here for interviews, but I'm certain that we'll have opportunity to take care of that the rest of the season. On Wednesday night, it was the Eagles of Columbus City traveling to the Dog Pound here at New Haven High School, and it was the Bulldogs coming out victorious by the final score of 42-30. We started out this match at 125 pounds, where Trinity Sheets of New Haven is wrestling against Ava Hayden of New Haven. And Hayden gets a first period takedown and goes right to the back and gets a 57-second fall, making the score 6-0 with Columbia City on top. Double forfeit at 130, 135. There's a forfeit given to Columbia City's Thea Wethrio, and that makes the score 12-0 with Columbia City on top. At 145, it was April Lagner wrestling against Peyton Kinney, and Lagner gets a 3-point takedown and takes her opponent right to her back and gets a 45-second fall, getting the Bulldogs on the scoreboard for the first time, and they trail 18-6. As I do have some people coming up here. At 145 pounds, it was Lanessa Ocampo with a win in 45 seconds over her opponent. That was Hannah Maggart. Olivia Bodie then wrestled at 155, and she was able to defeat Williamson, and that was a fall in 243. And that made the score 18-6. 18-12, I should say, as we get another person up here to interview. Then Haven Gardner at 170 was a winner over Eden Taylor by fall in 145. They make the score 24-18. Double forfeit at 190. At 235, it was Deja McGee, who was wrestling against Maggart, Kayla Clifford of Columbia City, and that was a fall in 231. Make the score 24-24. At 100 pounds, it was Anessa Sanchez wrestling against Emily Kreider, and she was a winner by fall in 1:10. Make the score 30-24. And then there was a forfeit at 105 given to Alyssa Driver, making the score 30-30. And then it was a 110-pound match where Alyssa Driver wrestled against Adriana Hypes, and Hypes was your winner by fall in 3:15, making the score 36-24. Forfeit given to Columbia City at 115, forfeit given to New Haven at 115, makes our final score 42-30. New Haven, your winner over Columbia City tonight. Reporting for WZBD Sports on the YouTube channel, it's been Rex Brewer. And now, I believe I'm joined by, this one, over here, Michaela Clifford, correct? Yep. How about I turn your microphone up and hear better? How's that?
Yep.
Right there. Michaela, you were a state qualifier last year, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
And what goals do you have for yourself this year compared to where you finished last year?
I think just taking more shots, winning every single one of my matches, and ultimate goal, winning state.
So right here, it's kind of nice you got this information page out on Indiana Mat that says that you were 8th last year at 190, you were 4th the year before at 185, and 8th the year before at 195. So those are some pretty good stats. I guess you just moved higher up on the podium, and did you do some summer workouts this year, or so summer wrestling to help improve?
Yeah, definitely. I went to Fargo National Duels in Oklahoma, a few different tournaments, and I trained at Indiana Tech with Warrior RTC the entire summer. Was there a lot of girls training there at the Warrior RTC? Not a lot, a handful, and it was mostly the same girls. I got to wrestle with Mallory Winter and just all different types of girls. I got to wrestle with the college girls, so it was definitely good competition.
Now, is wrestling the only sport that you do?
No, I do soccer and track as well.
Soccer and track as well. You 100-yard dash sprinter? Or
No.
You're a thrower. You're a
I'm
thrower.
a thrower.
You're a thrower. I knew the answer to that. But what are some of the other tournaments that you guys have coming up this year that you're looking forward to?
Honestly, just all of them. I really like going to Penn every year. I think I get good competition there, and just I like being able to travel far and see all different types of competition. So
Now, we are seeing more and more tournaments for the girls show up here. Is that something that does Columbia City have any tournament? I think you do have your own big tournament this year, don't you?
Yeah, we have a 2-day Thanksgiving tournament, and I'm pretty sure there's over 60 teams already signed up. So
that sounds great.
Fun.
So I know that each one of these coaches is working to get their team more and more matches to help improve, get along the way. And I appreciate you coming up here, and congratulations tonight on your win, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
That's been Michaela Clifford from Columbia City. And that is my last interview for the night. And with that, I'm going to like to thank Josh Book for his sponsorship for tonight. And let me read that one more time. You hear it all the time. Do you have the right insurance? But you're really talking about his questions, taking the question seriously. Josh Book may be stationed in his home office in Noble County, but he is ready to serve you if you're in the listening area for this broadcast. No matter what county you're in, and you want help, you want him to help you get the best insurance for the farm, business, or home. Proud insurance agent with Farm Bureau Insurance, Josh is ready to have a conversation with you about the rates you're paying and the coverage you're currently getting. Give him a call and have an important conversation with the experienced Farm Bureau agent today. Find out more at i-n-farmbureau.com. I'd like to thank you for tuning in on the YouTube channel tonight. Stay tuned as we have High School Wrestling Weekly this Sunday, and I'm certain that my friend Dane will tell us what the rest of the schedule is with more girls tournaments coming up here and boys tournaments starting around Thanksgiving. So we got a few weeks for that, but we'll have some girls matches on the air here. So once again, thanks for tuning in to the YouTube channel here tonight. It's been Columbia City defeated by New Haven 42-30 here on WZBD YouTube channel.